We got action.
What is up, family? It is I, Mr. J Action. Welcome back. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Thank you for joining me on this glorious occasion. So this week, it's my birthday week. I had some amazing conversations with some amazing people. And some of those conversations, I said, there's a lot of messages here in these conversations that I think a broader, wider demographic of people could benefit from. So I thought I'd share today, if you'll humor me. Had a conversation with a young lady. She said, "Can I ask your advice?" I said, "Absolutely." She said, "It's not for me. It's for a family member, her cousin in particular." She said her cousin, right? Her cousin is feeling a lot of self-doubt, low self-esteem. She's battling thoughts of, anxiety. She's having some depressive thoughts, if you will. And she doesn't have the support system that she feels that, a lot of her peers have. Like, she has a, strained relationship with her parents, a tumultuous relationship with her siblings, and her relationship dynamic is not in the place that she intended it would be, with a man who is losing interest in her. So she said that her cousin wakes up and she sees a person in the mirror that she doesn't recognize. And so I said, "Stop." I said, "Your cousin is probably exactly where she needs to be, right? Because that person in the mirror is an imposter. That person in the mirror is a relic of the past. And she needs to look at that person in the mirror and tell that person, this is the last time I'm going to look at you. And I'm going to evolve. I am going to elevate into the person that I am intended to be," right? And I thought about that for a second, because a lot of us, we see this person in the mirror and we don't recognize it. It's not the best version of us. And we should always be striving toward the better version. We should always be striving toward the apex. We should always be striving toward the mountaintop. And so that's what I simply told this young lady. Obviously, she said her cousin was dealing with some weight issues. She's not happy with her weight. She's, overweight, and she's been dealing with that for years. And I said, well, the first step is understanding that this man who's losing interest, or who lost interest, understand it's not about him, it's about you. But understand this: if you don't see the value in you, how could you expect him to see the value in you, or anyone else? How could you expect anyone to see you as valuable if you don't deem yourself as valuable? If you just eat and consume anything that doesn't serve you, and you treat your mouth as if it's a trash can, so what are you saying about yourself? Ultimately, you're saying that maybe you're a trash can. So start putting something better on your tongue. Start putting something better into your vessel. And start thinking more highly favorable thoughts about yourself. And then your life will change. But get in that gym. Get in that gym, because that gym will change your life. And I told her this. I said, the reason why a lot of people play sports, yeah, we love the sport. Yeah, we love basketball, football, whatever. But the reason why a lot of people play the sport is because we like the sense of accomplishment when we win. We like the sense of accomplishment. When we accomplish something, we feel the gratification. We feel like we've progressed in an area, in an aspect of our lives. So when you go to the gym, you're progressing. That's one step forward in your journey. It's one step, but it's a step further than you were. So make sure you feel that sense of accomplishment. Oh, I accomplished something. Celebrate those small wins. I've gone closer to the mountaintop, even if it's just one step closer, because you're only a matter of steps away. So I just simply told her, make sure your cousin knows that she has to view herself as valuable. Why? Because she is, like all of us, we're the embodiment of God. We are the walking, talking temple of God, right? So we are the custodian over this vessel, and we are responsible for its upkeep. We are responsible for keeping it healthy. And when we don't do that, we do our bodies a disservice. We do God a disservice. How do we continue to better ourselves? We continue to strive toward something that makes that person in the mirror disappear. That makes that person in the mirror a relic of the past. We need to know every single day we wake up, we are getting closer to the person that we're supposed to be. I love the videos where, we see online where the person is weighing like 300 plus pounds, and then a matter of months later, they post a video where they're like, under 200 pounds. I absolutely love those videos. I champion those individuals to continue to better themselves. Why? Because self-betterment is the name of the game. We should always be, going toward our goals to better ourselves. And then I also told her, I said, listen, you got to understand someone's always watching. Someone's always watching. And so I asked her, I said, does she have any little sisters or nieces or nephews? And she said, yeah, she has all of that. I said, those sisters and nieces and nephews are watching you. So you have to be an example for them, right? You may not have the support system, but you could support them through your actions, through what you show them, because I guarantee you, they're looking up to you. I remember one time, or not even just one time, but several occasions, because it's been several occasions where this has happened, where someone said, hey man, you inspire me. Those words are heavy. Those words hit me right here. And the reason why they hit me is because I'm just living life. And someone says what you did or what you said that was just simply just from my heart inspire them to be a better individual. Now, all the great men and women of the past, or even of today, if they never did anything great, then a wave of great people would have never come behind them. So we have to be mindful that it is our responsibility to continue to be great for the next generation. We have to show them greatness, because I guarantee you, a lot of these people who, post these videos of them going from 300 pounds to 150 pounds, they inspired somebody and they were inspired by somebody. So how do we continue to make greatness a thing? We simply inspire. You don't have to know who's watching. You don't have to know this person. It doesn't have to be this young lady's, nieces or nephews or little sisters or little brothers. Someone's watching, and someone will be inspired by your greatness. So be great. Be a great custodian over what you've been given by God, because you're the physical embodiment of God on this plane, on this earth. Your physical aspect of you, your physical upkeep, as well as your mental upkeep and your spiritual upkeep, are all three different sides of the same. It's just like a house. Your closet needs maintenance, as well as your living room needs maintenance, as well as your front yard needs maintenance. It needs upkeep. You also need maintenance. We take our cars and to get serviced all the time, right? How many times do we service ourselves? How many times do you service you with meditation? How many times do you service you with positive affirmations that build you? How many times do you service yourself eating a better class of food? We have a lot to do. We got a lot to do. But that's okay, because we got time to do it. Think about that little kid that's looking up to you, that you don't know his name or you don't know her name. They're watching you from a distance. And they're saying, that person's greatness is going to inspire me to be great. Your greatness can be small but impactful. It can be impactful. So let's be impactful. And if no one else has told you that they believe in you, I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in you.